29th of September's afternoon stream. Today we are typing names, and usually we do that Friday nights, but I thought it would be fun to surprise you and do one today. So that is what you're up to currently. I'm just gonna move these over. Go. And then this is my vintage typewriter, which smells like a wood stove because it's been at Waterfire so much. So I'm gonna have to clean it out because I have a feeling there's like, I don't know, ash or like smoke from this, but it smells lovely. But I do worry because it's an old typewriter. Hi, welcome. Today we are doing typewriter typing, and move that over. I'm going to be writing everyone's names. How are you? It's lovely to see you. If you want to provide your name, we'll add it in the typewriter, but today's typing is just some good old-fashioned calming ASMR on a lovely Monday afternoon. I don't think I said who I am. Oh, shoot. Try again. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm Erica Taylor. I own TreasuredLetter. I make poetry live, and I also make poetry online and type it out on a typewriter, and I have my own business and it's called TreasuredLetter. So you can see all the things that I make, jewelry and stickers and letters and things like that on my site, which is TreasuredLetter.com. So now that we have all of that information that I definitely remembered to say in the beginning, then we are going to say hello to everyone. So, welcome to Kind, Cody, Francisco, Jeffrey. So, Jeffrey, you're going to have good luck tomorrow, or maybe even today. It really just depends, but when your name falls on the typewriter bell, it's just good vibes. So, I mean, everyone gets good vibes, but that one is good luck. So hopefully your day is amazing. And welcome to everyone. This is what your name would sound like if you happened into my office in 1949. So welcome, welcome. Stephen, welcome. Chip, hello. Nice to see you all. My name is Erica Taylor, and 1949. James. Just writing everybody's names for fun. And okay, Kizaru, Cassandra, Cassandra, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. The typewriter has spoken. I don't make the rules, even though I do. Welcome. I am married. I just went on my honeymoon. It was amazing. I went to Italy. It was great. So welcome one and all. I don't know about that. Oliver. There we go. So I'm just writing everyone's names and having some fun. Oh, I forgot I have a hair clip. I was wondering what that was. And yeah, so every night I stream, every night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except Mondays where I stream in the afternoon. So this is that, and here we are. Welcome, welcome. John. Hello. Haley. Welcome, my friend. Stella. Hi, Ash. Everyone I've ever met named Ash has been super friendly. It's lovely to meet you. Okay, Slacker, if you want to let me know your name, I'll add it here. Okay, so today our goal is 32 subs, and we're trying to get to 50 likes. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm typing everyone's names, like Lily. Oh, Lily, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. I gotta move some wax so that the typewriter doesn't hit it. Here we go. So, where were we? Melvin, welcome. But basically, I write poetry for a living and I type it out on a typewriter and then I seal the envelope with wax. So like, this is like a little example, but the page is usually bigger, but throwing things. But that's the font and that's what the paper looks like. And then I like fold it up and I put like rose petals inside and I tie it with twine and then I seal the envelope with like whatever pattern you choose and color. So that is what I do. And then I realized that I'm like not brave enough to make poetry live yet on the internet. I've done it live 3 times in person in Providence, Rhode Island, and I will be live again this weekend, the 4th of October. My brain malfunctioned for a minute there. It's something called Waterfire, and I make poetry live, but I haven't done that online yet because it's scary. So we're easing our way there, but we write everybody's names and then you can hear what the typewriter sounds like because it is beautiful. So that's what we're up to. All right, so Melvin's name I wrote. Cool, let me know. Oh, Luke, there we go. You read my mind. Luke, okay. Welcome, welcome. DS, if you want to add your name, I can. Slack, there we go. Lily, I did. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything while chatting. Welcome, welcome. Yes, so I did start TreasuredLetter and streaming for a place for people to relax and just chill, and usually it's called Relax Melt Wax, and I make like wax seal stickers. But today I thought I'd surprise you and do an extra typing thing, see how it goes, because I think it's fun. Brandon, welcome. I'm Mary, thank you. Brianna, go. I also love these old typewriters. Welcome. Okay, Brianna, I did. I don't know who that is, Brandon, so don't you worry. Okay. Mr. Cobb, should I put Cobb or would you like a specific name? Y'all are crazy. Hello, welcome. Amanda, you're going to have good luck today, my friend. Those are the rules. James, let me make sure. I added you almost first. Second line, I don't know. I don't know. Math. Okay. Yes. Aren't they so fun? But yeah, if you would like to add your name, let me know what it is. Bryn. Oh, you like it? Thanks. This is my outfit of the day. Yeah. Robert. So, anyway, where were we? Yeah, I am someone who streams daily, and if you would like to say hello again, please subscribe so you're notified when I'm here. On YouTube, I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. On TikTok, every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Except for this Saturday, where I will be live in Providence, Rhode Island, making poetry. Dylan. Welcome. Everyone always asks if I'm a teacher, but Alec? But I'm like not, like kids love me, but I don't know what to do with them. I'm just like, I'll be over here. 'Cause I don't know. I'm just a happy little artist, y'all, living my life. Oh, you're gonna have good luck, Popo. Thank you. I know who Miss Frizzle is, and I take that as high praise. Thank you. Steven, here we go. So I do really love what I do, so that that accounts for why I look happy. I used to do a job that like wasn't a good fit for me, and I won't get too deep into it, but I had a boss that like no matter what I did or how hard I tried, it was never enough, and that feeling like really sits with you. So the fact that this is my full-time job, I have been able to quit every other job, and it has been 10 days of this being my full-time job. I'm just very lucky. I know the answer to that, but I'm not saying it live because I've been banned a bunch on TikTok for being like, I don't know, a dangerous lady because I make stickers with candles. I don't know either, y'all. So I don't know what you're allowed to say on these and what you're not. So I will not be answering that fear, but I do know the answer. Okay, I am married. I just went on my honeymoon. It was the most amazing thing ever. I've never been to Italy, and I went there and I ate all the things and it was great. Highly recommend. It's okay. If you want to let me know your name, I will add it here. Jack? When I am live and people ask me what this is, I like can't help myself, and I get like just like a little bit of mischief, and I'm like, oh, this is an original Nintendo. Or I'm like, oh, this is the first computer. Like I can't I can't help it. But anyway, this is a typewriter from 1949. Her name is Mildred. It's a traveling typewriter. And I can change the colors from black to red. So when anybody donates, their name is in red. And then it goes back to black ink again so that I can thank everybody at the end and know who to thank. I mean, I thank all of you, but you know what I mean. Isaac. I'm taping everybody's name. Lacey. Highly recommend. There are still typewriter stores in the United States anyway. I can't speak for everywhere. I'm in New England, so I know that there's definitely one in New Hampshire. The one in Massachusetts just closed because the guy retired, but the person that he, what's the word? Taught everything he knows, interned, whatever you want to call it. That's the one who owns the one in New Hampshire now. So it's definitely a very singular thing, but there are typewriter stores. You can find them and you can buy one. Vern. I love that name. I think it's beautiful. And yeah, I won't fool you. I'm in a small town in New York. I bet there's somewhere in New York, like the city somewhere. It feels like somebody would be tinkering, making typewriters there. If not, it should be me. Oscar. Oh, Oscar, you're gonna have good luck. Those are the rules if your name falls on the typewriter bell. So typewriters, yes, they can be outrageously expensive. I got this one at like, I think it was like a yard sale or something a while ago, so it was not. But if you go on like eBay, they'll be like $1,000 and you'll be like, are you insane? But if you go to a typewriter shop, they usually have much better deals. And then a lot of typewriter shops also sell them online, so you can look it up. But yeah, you can get them at like thrift stores, antique shops, estate sales, yard sales. I bought one on Facebook Marketplace and they assured me it was in working condition, and when I bought it, it had no parts inside, so be careful with that. But anyway. Hello, Gary. Thank you. I know. So I got it, and it's an old typewriter, so it weighs way more than I can lift. It's at least 50 pounds for sure, but I can't lift it. So I thought it would be a good idea to put it up on a shelf on display. And now it's like above my head because someone helped me get up there. And the shelf is like starting to bow. I don't know what to do, y'all. I brought it to a place and was like, how much to fix it? And they were like, at least $300. And I was like, never mind. So now it just lives there, and it's really, really heavy, and I can't get it down. So be careful where you put like gigantic typewriters, because the really old ones are super heavy. But this is a little over 12 pounds. And it has these, like, see that like railing right there? It's because there's like these metal hooks that like slide like this and hold on to the railing for a carrying case that's like, it looks like a linen suitcase, but like square. So like, sort of like it would hold a bowling ball, big square. And that is how you would carry this around as a typist on the go, which is me now. I will be live this Saturday in Providence, Rhode Island, making poems live for anyone who would like to join. Ivy. That is its new home now, yeah, for sure. I can't get it down even if I wanted. Eventually, that shelf won't make it, and it will find its own home. Okay, Jimmy. Yeah, I thought about that, Leaf. I thought about that too. Sean, welcome, welcome. Cliff, I hope I'm saying that right. Victor. Oh, Victor, you're going to have very good luck in the next day. I'll say the next 24 hours because that pretty much encompasses. Today's National Coffee Day. That's exciting. Welcome. Thank you. I keep dyeing it pink, and then the pink keeps kind of coming out and then turning this like rose goldy color. I don't mind that. All right, so Mike, Jess. Thank you. Okay, so I'm writing everybody's names down on a vintage typewriter. It looks like this for fun and good vibes. I have my own business. I do make things. That is why I do have the typewriter and joy in my heart because I'm my own boss. But today we're just making fun things. Our goal is $25 in sales or donations today. I don't know if that will happen or not, but that's our goal. And thanks, Brad. And I'm trying to get to 50 likes. So that's always the goal, but sometimes I'm afraid to say that's the goal, so I make it less, but that's the goal. And we're trying to get, what was it, 38 subs? I'm trying to get to 50. Thanks, Brad. Y'all are lovely. Oh, Brad. When people donate, I make their name in red. Can you see it? It's in the middle there. Anyway, that way I can thank you at the end. And also it's fun. Thanks, Maureen. Do you want to let me know your name? I'll add it in here. Okay. Pablo. Victor, I added. There's free coffee today at Dunkin' Donuts. That seems like something they would say, and then when you arrive, it isn't. I don't believe it. But Dunkin' Donuts is a very big thing in New England. They are every 3 feet, I'd say. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. Love you. Okay, wait. We gotta put your name in. Thank you. Love you. What? Okay, sorry, I wasn't expecting that, and then I got a little flustered. Okay, so what was I don't know. All right, so where were we? Lacey. That's a pretty name. Oh, I'm still in red. Whoopsie. Okay, Michael. You're gonna have good vibes and good luck today, Michael, because your name fell on the typewriter bell. Aria. Yep. Cal. I don't know how to say your name properly. I'm gonna say Oaf. I'm so sorry. Like OPH. Oaf. But anyway, if you want to let me know if that is how you spell your name, or if you'd like a different name, I will add it in here. I'm typing the names of all of my debt. It's like so-and-so hotel. Every grocery store. Just like writing my credit card. That would be ridiculous. Oh, I love it. Okay, Sam. Brian. Hello, Lawrence. I'm still laughing about writing my debt. I think that's hilarious. But I'm trying to manifest, so we're not trying to manifest more debt, y'all. Okay. Thanks, Eric. I'm Erica. It's lovely to meet you. I desperately need these to see, and every time I don't feel like wearing them on the stream, everyone's like, girl, we know you can't see us. They're right. Just write it off. Absolutely. Throw it right in a fire. Madison, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Those are the rules, you know. As soon as your name falls on the typewriter bell, you get good luck. Everyone gets good vibes because I'm just a happy little elf giving you good vibes. But, but if your name is on the typewriter bell, good luck to you. So, welcome. Hello. We're trying to get to 50 likes and we're really close. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. And I forgot, I was going to wear this because I feel like red goes with black and white. What do you think? Maybe I will. Anyway, I make lockets and things. I was just late and I didn't want to be any later, but I'm realizing I don't even have my stuff on or anything. See, it's a little piece of wax. And you can like switch it out and stuff. But that's the one I meant to wear today. I just realized I didn't have it on. This is the one that I wore yesterday, and everyone kept asking me what it was, but it's a TL for Treasured Letter. Do you see it? I feel like people kept asking. Anyway, that's what this is. You can wear wax seals in it, and it's a large locket, and that's like a mini one. But I do sell them, and it is at TreasuredLetter.com, which is also on my page, linked if you'd like to see. But I do sell them. Thanks for asking. Okay, so everything smells like I don't want to say burning because that sounds like dangerous. Okay, everything smells like a wood stove burning because I've been bringing everything to Waterfire, and I can smell it on everything, and it smells lovely. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's like a campfire, that smell. Anyway, the fact that my typewriter smells like it is probably a bad sign, so like I'm gonna have to clean this out. Because that's just probably not good. But while I was typing, there was like ash coming, and I was just like, anyway. People were just like, huh. But it's really fun. What's the most fun genre to write? So primarily I write a lot about love, because a lot of people that order poems, it's some form of love, whether it's to their partner or their family or to their friends. It's all some type of love. But every so often someone will be like, write me a poem about, and it will just be like a random thing. Like last weekend I was live writing poems, and someone asked for a poem about the breeze. And I was so happy. So I made them a poem about the breeze. And this last time was the first time I read the poems out loud. And I was so scared. I was so scared. But I did it, and I was proud, and he really loved it. Ryan. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't explained it all. So Waterfire is exactly what it sounds like. There's a river going through Providence, Rhode Island, and all along the river, they've installed these like baskets just above the water that are made out of metal. They're called braziers. And inside each basket is a giant campfire. So when you're looking at it, it looks like just a line of fire along the river. And then at the end, they made a big circle of fire, and they have like boat rides and gondola rides and things where people can be with the fire, and they play music, and it's like very like ambiance kind of. I don't want to say lo-fi because I don't know if it's live or not, because I can never tell where it's coming from. But there's just like wafting music, and it's free. And so it's just a place for the community to come and just like have a nice time with your family or on a date or something. And it's just really pretty. And so I sit there and I set up my little set and I make poems live. So that is what I do. And I love it. It sounds like a call. No, it's put on by like the state, and it's what draws people because there's really not much going on in Rhode Island at all. But I like it here. Thanks, Lacey. You lovely person. I accidentally put your name in red earlier, so it's like we manifested. Okay, thank you so much. That is so thoughtful. So every night I do like live streams where I make stickers or I type on the typewriter. But once a month I do Waterfire because that's when it's offered. And for whatever reason, the end of September and the beginning of October, I don't know why, but the once a month is back-to-back weekends. So I will be live doing more poems outside this weekend. Thanks, Lacey. You're lovely. Okay. Isaiah. Here we go. Biz. America. So I also think song lyrics are poetry. in like a huge way. And I love them a lot. A lot of times when people order letters from me, they're actually song lyrics that they're just having me type and send to people. I think that's cute and I like it. Connie. Oh, you're gonna have good luck. The next 24 hours, something very lucky and lovely will happen. We're manifesting it because your name fell on the typewriter bell. And my little stuffed animals are falling, so hold on a minute because I feel like bad for them when they fall on the floor. There we go. Okay, so we're trying to get to 2 likes. If you haven't liked the stream yet, we're trying to get to 50 and we're really super close. So if you could like the stream, this really does smell like fireplace. So I am both concerned and also like a little bit impressed. Okay, anyway, we're trying to get to 6450, so 20 subs, 21, 19, I don't know math, but something like that. And woo, 50 likes. Thank you. Yay! Okay, so those are our goals. So our goal now is $18 in sales or donations and 19 subs. I think my math is right on that, but I don't know for sure. But that's the plan. Typewriters are so fun. Thank you. Y'all are lovely. How are you doing today? I'm so good. I don't dread Mondays anymore because it's like I stream in the afternoon. It's really fun. And then after this, I'm going to be working on someone's poetry. I like it. So no complaints here. And what else am I going to do today? Go for a lovely walk. I think I'm going to make pasta, like a spaghetti dinner. Yeah, it's a good day. I already sent out somebody's order this morning. So I'm getting through stuff because I was away for 2 whole weeks, which is crazy. So I've been getting back to trying to get everything out as quick as possible. So if you would like anything, I would love to make it for you. Thank you. Tina, thank you so much. Tina. Y'all are lovely. Sean. So, you bet I can get to 100? That would be crazy. I've watched Breaking Bad. That was a good show. I mean, it's like stressful, but it was a well done show. So, I really love vintage things. Like I really do. And I really love like stationery and writing. I went to school for writing. But during like the pandemic, when it was like in full swing, I wasn't able to see my sisters because they live in England. So I was writing to my sister back and forth, and we're both like super extra. She's also an artist. So we were like writing each other on typewriters. I got wax seals, and I was so excited to get mail, like old-fashioned snail mail, and be like excited by it. Share. Jones. That I started thinking like, wouldn't it be really great if people could be like excited about mail, or I could send people mail and like make them happy? Wouldn't that be so fun? And the more I thought about it as I was staring at a dragon wax seal that is the first wax seal I ever bought, I was like, wait a minute. So I made an Etsy site and I told no one. I like worked on it. I workshopped the name. I told no one about this plan. I just made the entire thing and was like, I wonder if everyone will think this is a stupid idea, but I really like it. And then I told my loved ones and the internet, and everyone was like, that's a great idea. And I was like, what? Because I had never made anything by myself without asking for anyone's input. Like I had never once felt like there was something that I did by myself. And I know it takes a village, and that's life, but I was just so proud of myself for making something of my own. Now it's been 5 years, and this is my full-time job, and I write more than ever, and I love it. I'm working on a book and everything. Thank you. Jimmy. It'll get better, Jones. I work in a gas station. That is like hard work because the hours, I feel like they don't close, right? Thanks, Lacey. So at that point, I was working at an animal hospital, and I worked the urgent care. It was an urgent care hospital, and I worked like the nighttime hours. So because it was like after hours and weekends, it was like a skeleton staff. I forget what you call it, but so I was a receptionist, but I was like learning how to be a technician, because in Rhode Island you don't have to get certified to do that. You can learn. So thanks, doctor. If you want to let me know your name, I'll put it in. So I was learning to be a technician. So I was doing like blood pulls, dental. I got laser certified, which like helps with like arthritis and like recovery from surgery. And the little dogs wear like goggles, and you also wear goggles. I was helping in surgeries, x-rays, vaccines, nail trims, etc. So I was doing a lot as someone answering the phone, which I liked. But it's a very, very high stress job. As with anything in the medical field, it's just emotionally taxing, if that makes sense. So it was a lot of like people crying, and I'm so emotional. I'm crying, and we're all crying because I had to deal with some very, very sad things. And I was proud of myself for being able to do it, but I felt tired and exhausted every day. And I just, I could feel myself like burning out. So when I started doing this, I was just so happy. Nobody yells at me, because as you know, in customer service, somebody always yells at you. So like nobody's yelled at me. Everyone's really nice. I get to make people happy. So that's why, because I was like years and years in customer service. So, so that's why I can be as happy as I am. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to put magic for now because I don't know. Oh, you're going to have good luck. Your name is on the typewriter bell. Yeah, it was a lot, Lacey. It was a lot. But I also got to do really lovely things. People wrote me cards, and like getting a handwritten card from somebody about how like you made their day better or their life a little bit easier made it worth it. But the amount of like times I was yelled at was often because it's a high stress. Some people are dealing with like the worst days ever in their lives. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just there trying to like take their credit card and like do my job. Like it's not great. So because of that, I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot about animals. I love animals. But I also learned that customer service life and like persona is not for me. I feel like I'll have an ulcer if I stay there too long. So then I started streaming every single day, and it's been 5 years of me streaming daily, except for like if I'm sick or something. So pretty amazing, and I'm really lucky. I also had some other jobs along the way as like receptionist or office person or manager things, like just customer service stuff. But I got to quit all of that when I got back from my honeymoon. I didn't have any other jobs. It's been 10 days, and I am light as air. I love librarians. They really make the world go round. they do a lot of like free classes and things for the community. Librarians are amazing. Gabriella. It can feel like that when you're there and you start to get a little jaded, Lacey. And I was like, oh, that's not good. I saw that happening and I was like, oh no, I gotta go. Because once you start feeling like people are inherently not good, you're like, oh, I gotta leave. So now I feel like the world is lovely, because when I do orders, it's literally people proposing. It's people divulging their innermost thoughts in letters and poetry, and I'm typing it. And I'm like, if someone sent this to me, I would sob. So I'm like trying not to cry, making letters for people. And it gives me this window into like the nicest parts of people. And that's so very different than what I had. I love it. Choosing happiness. Yes, it felt like that's what happened. And it was like a slow transition because I couldn't just like quit my job and have no health insurance kind of thing. But now that we're here, I'm so happy. So then people on the internet is like, why is she so happy? She's up to something. And I'm over here like, wee. But that's why. I don't know who that is, but thank you. So, we've got so many names here, I think. Let's see if I missed anybody. Milad, there we go. Jimmy Jones, Tina. Okay, just making sure that I didn't miss anybody. All right, so basically the ultimate goal is to get to 10,000 subs on YouTube and then travel around making poetry for strangers so that the world seems a little bit kinder. And so far, so good. I've only traveled in the state that I'm in, but you gotta start somewhere. So that's what I'm up to, and I love it a lot. If you would like to support, there's different ways to do so. You can donate on here. On my website, there's something called sponsoring a giveaway. And what that means is I make stickers on the stream and then give it to somebody in the chat and in your honor. So it's just paying it forward. And it's like just a lovely way to build a community here and like support a small business in the process. So it's just like a nice thing. So that's what that is. Yeah. Everyone's saying that I should do subscriptions. I don't really know too much about that, so I'm gonna look into it. Thank you, Dean. Oh my God. Yes. Okay, so maybe we can get to like 75. What do you think? That seems ambitious. So this typewriter is so fun. There's no number 1 because they just want you to use like a lowercase l. And there's no exclamation point because I make like a comma and then a backspace and then a period underneath it, and it looks like an exclamation point. So she's just an old gal. 1949 is pretty impressive for something that's still going, I feel. I mean, if you ask me. But everything I have is old. My car is pretty old. This typewriter is very old. And I like it because it all still works. Knock on wood. Okay, so where were we? This is very different than typing because if I type any faster than I do on stream, the typewriter skips because it can't keep up. So that's why I'm like intentionally using one finger and trying hard, because if I start using my other fingers, the typewriter is like, whoa, what are you doing? So I have to be careful when I'm typing people's poems on the spot. There's like skips and things happening, which is fine. That's how you tell it's like handmade in the moment. But it's because my little brain on its little hamster wheel is going too fast for the old typewriter. a typewriter from the 80s, but it's like it plugs in and it is absolutely enormous. But if you have any manual typewriters and they work, send them my way. I've got a P.O. box. Okay, so oh, it's super easy to get ribbon. You can get it on Amazon nowadays. Is it the best ribbon you can get? No, but it's definitely widely available. This typewriter, I don't remember how much I bought it for, but almost nothing. Years and years ago. Every time I've moved, I've brought it from like apartment to apartment. I knew I'd need it someday. So that's where we're at. Kaylee. So, miscellaneous. I'm going to put MISC. Yeah. But I love my typewriter. And it's enabled me to do many wonderful things that I never dreamed of because I am not a particularly brave person. So quitting a job that I was doing well at and then quitting a job that I was also like the next job I was so miserable. I just think that I am very, very lucky because those were like leap of faith because I didn't have anything lined up except for what you see. Isn't it so fun, Sol? That's true. I set it up where I know where the ding will be because it's set up to be here so that there's a 1-inch margin on each side if you have a regular size piece of paper. So that's why it's like moved to this side so that I know that we'll be able to hear it while we're on stream. But Angel. But yes, it was an absolute leap of faith, and I'm still leaping because I don't know how to define success because it's different for everyone, but this is definitely a journey and I am thrilled to be on it. Yes, I live in Rhode Island. Where are you from? Here it's like 2 in the afternoon-ish. I don't know about y'all. Thank you. I love it. I think maybe I'll do the typewriter more during the week because it's fun. They are starting to change. They're definitely starting to turn like orangey. The ones in the window here are still green, but the ones across the street are turning like yellow and orange. Can you imagine? Y'all, I can't control the look on my face. So if someone is being crazy, I'm like, thank goodness they don't know what I'm thinking. In the meantime, my face is like, can you imagine me in a courtroom? I'd just be like, no. Unfortunately / fortunately, it really depends on who you ask. What you see here is what you get. This is what I'm like IRL. And I am terrified of people and very awkward. And I'm doing my best. Albuquerque, that's awesome, Lawrence. Welcome. Lawrence, may you have the best of luck. I do not speak Spanish. Forgive me. I was learning Italian to go on my honeymoon. And now I have to decide what I'm going to do. I'm trying to manifest going to Paris because I have like a business based on love and like sending love to people around the world. And Paris is like the love capital of the world. So I am trying to do that, but I cannot speak French. In school, I studied American Sign Language and Japanese. So I don't use either of those because I'm just a little hermit. So I don't remember much of it, but I do think like if I go back to Japan, that I'll remember it again. Enough to get by anyway. Or like talk to a small child. But I only speak English. Today is day 365 of me doing a couple minutes of Italian every day on Duolingo. I don't think that counts. What do you think the love capital is? Thanks, Adeline. Nate. My favorite memory from school. I have no idea. I think that my favorite thing about school, like college, was that I really struggled in high school with certain parameters. Like, as soon as you get to college, you can make your own schedule. And if you don't feel like the teacher is a good fit, you can switch classes. No one questions anything. That level of freedom was the first time I had felt any level of freedom in like my life and how it was organized, and that was like really helpful for me. So so that is probably the best thing that was for me. And also I still have my best friend that I met before then and still best friends, so maybe that, I don't know. What about you? Can you still sign? I don't think I'd be able to understand a conversation anymore. But like, I mean, I can say like, my name is Erica, it's nice to meet you, you know, things like that. But I think it would come back to me if I was signing more, but I don't have anyone I'm interacting with currently. So I would be quite rusty. I'll be your adopted mom, absolutely. Is sign language hard to learn? No, it's surprisingly, what's the word, like intuitive? That's it. Plus everyone's really nice, because I've accidentally said some like horrific things and they've been like, nope, that's not what you meant. They laugh at me, but it's fine. I'll be your son from Alaska. Awesome. Have you seen the Northern Lights? Thank you. I got them from the eye doctor. I'm sorry. I think it says guest. It's really small. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, y'all, if you want to let me know your name, I will add it into today's list. Thank you. Marie. JJ. Dylan. Thank you. Thank you. I made them up. I appreciate it. Jessica. You're gonna have good luck, Jessica. Your name was on the typewriter bell, and that's how it works. I'm from Rhode Island. If anyone is in the New England area, or I guess it's just wealthy and wants to fly, whatever you want, I will be live this Saturday, October 4th, at sundown. I like not providing a time and just saying sundown because that really makes me sound like a witchy lady, but really that's when it starts. It's labeled as sundown. Anyway, I set up a little table and a chair and I write poetry for strangers and I love it. So if you would like to join Renee, then I will be there and I will write you a poem. It's pay what you want because I haven't set a price yet for live poems since this is only my 4th time doing so. And it's only my 2nd time ever reading poems aloud to people when I give it to them. Usually I just fold them up and seal them with a sticker made out of wax, like so. And then I'm just like, here. And then I hope they run away because I'm scared. I'm very nervous about people and I am trying very hard to learn to be braver. So with that comes trying to read my poems. So at first I was like stuttering a little bit, but I got better and better. And now I only stumble over my words sometimes, which is pretty good because this was the first time ever. I made 31 poems in 5 hours last weekend, so we'll have to see how many I make this weekend. Thank you. Yes, I do. I ship to anywhere in the world, and my website is TreasuredLetter.com, and I make glass lockets. I think that's a mini locket with wax inside. That's a large locket. I made this tiny one with my initials, so I made it thin enough where I could fit both in. But anyway, so I make stickers out of wax, so there's just like a bunch of options. I write poetry. That was yesterday's sticker of the day, I think. I write poetry. I send out letters for people. I have merch. I have like shirts and hats and sweatshirts and things, and like a cute coffee mug. Oh, I've got like a to-go mug. I know I never put the lid on it, but that's one of them. So I love it. Yes, his name is Dan, and he is like the most supportive, kind human on planet Earth. He is camera shy, so you will never see him, but he is very lovely and supportive and thinks that this is a great idea and actively helps me be present when I am having a good time so that I can feel that and I don't know, how do I say this? He'll be like, how does this feel? And like in that moment, I'll make a realization of how different my life was when I had the job versus now and how happy I am, and he can tell. He has that effect, so it's very nice. Joshua. We've been together almost our whole lives, and he's great. He is my biggest fan in terms of what I do, like, or supporter, or whatever you want to call it. No, I've never divulged Dan's info on here because then y'all would find him and then he would be scared. So, because he's just not somebody who likes to be on camera, and I respect that. I hope so, Lacey. Just someday I'm going to drag him on so you can see him and know he exists. But no, really, he's lovely. On some of my old TikToks, I did post when we got married, like a couple years ago, without even thinking. So his face is shown up every so often, but whoops, but not on purpose. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's very nice to have such a supportive community and partner. It means a lot. Okay, so I think that I wrote everybody's names. I think. Let's see if I missed anybody. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to write some things to you. I do. I think that I'm seasoned at writing love poetry because I've been doing this for, I think I started writing poems like 4 years ago, maybe, for y'all. But I think part of that and how I'm able to do that is that I can like draw from my own life when I write things. So I think everything I do has just like a little piece of myself in it, and yeah, my relationships and my life. So it's pretty fun. I like it a lot. So here is everyone's writing from today. Special thank you to Brad, Angel, Lacey, and Tina for any donations that we've received. Our goal is $18 in sales or donations. We'll see how that happens as the day continues. Hold on, my computer never thinks that I have fingerprints. I don't know what that's about. Okay, and 7 subs. So close. Oh my gosh, we did make it to 75. That's crazy. Thank you. Okay, so thank you for being here, Miscellaneous, and I hope your exams go amazing. I'm live every single night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever about 8 hours from now is for you, 8.5 hours, something like that. That's when I'm live every night, except Mondays. I stream in the afternoon and take the night off. So if you would like to join again, I'll be live on Wednesday making stickers on YouTube, and also tomorrow on TikTok, which is Tuesday. Anyway, so I put Monday, September 29th, 2025, and it was a surprise because we don't usually type this day, and it was really fun. And then I put welcome, put everybody's names, and then here and there I wrote some things. Thank you all for being here. Treasure Letter is the most wonderful of creations to me. Having such a lovely community means the world to me. And then later on, I put, I'm so fortunate to be able to be here live with all of you. Thank you for being here. Love to you all. Have the most wonderful day. Sincerely, Erica Taylor, Treasure Letter. See? And that is all of the typing for today. And I hope that your day is amazing. I hope that this brings good vibes to all of your days, and everyone has the best of luck and just a wonderful day. And I appreciate you spending time with me. So I will be live again tomorrow night on TikTok, and then Wednesday on YouTube, Treasure Letter on all the platforms if you want to follow along. I also have Instagram. If you could follow me on there. I have to try and be braver and tell people about that one because I find it intimidating. Anyway, sweet dreams. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so supportive. If you know anyone who you think might want like a card or a poem. It doesn't have to be to someone. I write mystery poems where I surprise you with a topic and send it to you to make your day a little better. Love y'all, and I hope that today is a really great day. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams and good night.